Enshrouded in mystery and intrigue lies the town of Mount Oyama, a place where the norm is anything but conventional. Here, the very act of breathing is a dance with danger. The townsfolk, adapting to their unique circumstance, wear gas masks as routinely as one would wear a jacket before stepping out. Imagine the sight: a mother dropping off her child at school, both in gas masks. The local grocer sorting out fresh produce for the day, his face hidden beneath a mask. The postman delivering letters and parcels, his gas mask a constant companion. It's an eerie spectacle, a tableau straight out of a dystopian novel, yet this is not fiction, but the stark reality for the residents of Mount Oyama. The reason behind this peculiarity is as chilling as it is intriguing. An island that has always been known for the continuous release of sulfur dioxide from its active volcano was about to get a whole lot worse. Our tale begins in the year 2000 when Mount Oyama, a volcano that looms over the town, erupted. In the blink of an eye, the once peaceful town was transformed into a scene of chaos and destruction. The eruption was violent and unexpected, spewing forth molten lava and ash, obliterating everything in its path. The eruption sent ash plumes soaring 10 miles into the sky and triggered more than 17,500 subsequent earthquakes, which persisted for a month. Additionally, several craters collapsed, resulting in major rifts in the ground. But the most deadly element was invisible to the naked eye. The eruption released a lethal cocktail of gases, including sulfur dioxide, into the atmosphere, turning the air into a deadly, invisible enemy. The government, recognizing the imminent danger, made the difficult decision to evacuate the town. The residents, forced to abandon their homes for the next 5 years, watched from afar as their town was engulfed by the deadly eruption. The air, once filled with the sweet scent of cherry blossoms, was now laden with the acrid stench of sulfur and ash. During this period, the island remained off-limits, resembling nothing more than a ghost town. Meanwhile, Mount Oyama continued to release over 20,000 tons of sulfur dioxide every day. Years passed, and nature began to reclaim the abandoned town. The ash-coated landscape gradually gave way to new growth, a testament to the resilience of nature. But the air remained tainted, a silent reminder of the volcano's wrath. Despite the danger, the call of home was too strong for the residents to ignore. In 2005, the evacuation order was lifted and 2,800 residents chose to return to the island, while the few who didn't remained in Tokyo homes that were provided to them during the evacuation. However, most of them eventually decided to return. One by one, they began to return, drawn back to the town they loved. But the once familiar landscape was now a hostile environment, the air still thick with harmful gases. The continuous release of toxic gases from the volcano has not ceased. The government, acknowledging the residents' determination to return, imposed a unique requirement for survival: gas masks. These masks, once a symbol of war and conflict, became a mandatory part of everyday life. Children wore them to school, adults to work, and the elderly on their daily walks. The masks filtered the harmful gases, allowing the residents to breathe freely in their beloved town. Although not mandatory, it was strongly recommended for residents to wear masks due to the persistently high pollution levels caused by the island's toxic air. And so, the town adapted. The residents, once fearful of the volcano, learned to live with it, their lives dictated by the rhythm of its smoky plumes. The gas masks, initially a symbol of the town's destruction, became a symbol of its resilience. And so, gas masks became a mandatory part of the residents' wardrobe, a chilling reminder of the town's volatile past. Hey, I just wanted to say that I couldn't create these videos without your support. I want to thank you all for every like and subscribe. Comment below and leave a comment saying I have subscribed so I can thank you myself. While the levels of sulfur dioxide have decreased over the years, there remains a possibility of sudden spikes. If a sudden rise in sulfur dioxide levels reached fatal concentrations, a resounding alarm spread across the entire island. In such cases, all residents must immediately don their masks, which they're required to carry at all times. Additionally, for over a decade, 2/3 of the island remained completely off-limits. 1/3 of the island is permanently closed to the public, with access restrictions subject to change over time. Therefore, visiting the island today requires consulting official sources or local authorities responsible for managing the area. In light of the ongoing high toxicity levels, the government conducts regular health checks on all residents to ensure their safety. Not only is the air toxic, but it also carries a pungent odor due to the sulfur dioxide. Remarkably, the island now boasts a thriving tourist trade. They come from all corners of the globe, attracting thousands of Japanese mainlanders and occasional foreigners annually. Tourists are drawn to abandoned houses and popular sites, such as a partially destroyed school, offering disposable gas masks for sale in local stores across the island. What makes Mount Oyama so fascinating is the resilience of its people, their unwavering spirit that defies the odds. Living next to an active volcano surrounded by ocean in the middle of nowhere, with regular eruptions and toxic air that poses a lethal threat with every single breath. Given these conditions, would you choose to live on this island with toxic air? If, for any extraordinary reason, your answer is yes, then it's essential to prepare yourself for the forces of nature. Knowledge is power, and delving into more information about volcanoes is crucial for your own safety. Click on the next video to learn more.